Somebody burning leaves, man. Alright guys, this is a topic I've been meaning to talk to you about. Now I want to thank my buddy Roger for actually bringing up some content ideas to do a video on this, because I think it might be beneficial. It's always good to give safety tips if you know they work. Now, when you're riding a bike, I really want to stress the importance of your lane position. Now what do I mean by lane position? Of course I mean where you're at on the road. So in my MSF course, I remember they split up this lane into three parts. You had A, B, and C, which is left, the center, and the right. I never ride in the middle of the lane. I never do. Now it's all about the situation you're in. Now see, I got a car ahead of me, I don't know, 300 yards or so. I don't have anybody behind me. Say that car was a little closer to me. What I usually want to do is I usually want to be on this side of the road, like the lane A. You got A, B, and C. I want to be in this lane. That way traffic that's coming this way can actually see me. Because if I'm closer to that car and say I'm over here on this side of the lane, there could be a chance that the oncoming traffic could not see me. So you always want to make sure you're seen. Now if I have plenty of room ahead of me, plenty of room behind me, I'll usually ride on the right side of the lane if I'm by myself. Now if I'm riding in a group, it's a different story. But lane positioning is very important.
I'm always thinking one step ahead, like a carpenter that makes stairs.
Now I was in a situation in a previous video where I was riding on this side of the road, and there were like bushes and trees and stuff on this side of the road, and right behind those bushes and trees was a truck that just almost pulled out right in front of me. That truck stopped. That truck saw me because of the choice I made to switch from this side of the road to this side of my lane. And I'm glad that happened. I mean, when you're in tight spots, like say you're downtown or something like that, you got to make sure you're seen. Now the main reason I don't ride in the middle is because, like, say a car is leaking oil or some other liquids coming out from underneath the car, that's going to most likely be right in the middle of the road. So that could cause problems for us. It could be problematic for motorcyclists, because oil on two wheels is dangerous. It's not like when you have four wheels and you have the other two wheels to help you balance. No, you have one and two behind you. That's it. So just for those reasons, I'll always ride on A or C of my lane. Hopefully a lot of this makes sense to you guys. Do you practice this? Do you guys do this as well? I really want to know. I think it's an important piece of information that some people might miss, or some people might not know of, that might help save your life one day. Heck, it may help you from, you know, taking a bad spill. And another thing too, like, I'm slightly going uphill. If you're going uphill at all, I would recommend get on the right side, because you don't know how close a car is hugging the left part of their lane, so you may not react. So usually when I'm going up an incline, I'll usually be on the right side. And of course, this is if I'm riding by myself. If I'm riding in a group, it's going to be a different story. You got somebody on the left, you got somebody on the right. Just be aware of your lane, of your lane positioning. Be aware of the cars behind you, cars in front of you, and then make the best choice that's going to keep you most visible. I'll tell you what, Illinois might be the armpit of America, but man, you never have a bad sunset. And the moon is right out over there. You got the sun and the moon. Looks like we might have a full moon tonight. Whew, it is chilly. So again, here's another scenario here. I'm going around a curve. Usually, I want to take the inside. Usually, it's the safest. It's the safest part to be, is the inside. Because again, you don't know how close to the center the cars are hugging that middle line right there. This is a pretty scene on the way home, man. Look at that full moon. Full moon ride home. I love it. Whew. It is chilly, man. It's got to be in the low 40s, upper 30s right now. Only got another 5 minutes or so before I'm home. See, another perfect situation right there. It's freezing. As you can see, there was a car very close behind a car in front of it. Now, if I would have been hugging the inside of the lane, there could have been a chance that that second car may not have seen me. Say he wanted to pass, doesn't see me, pulls out into the lane, pop, I'm on the 5 o'clock news. So when you got a lot of cars coming, you're by yourself, I will always take the outside. That way I have more time to react. Hopefully a lot of this makes sense to you guys, and let me know if you practice this, because I do think it's important. It can save your life, and you got to realize that not every accident between car and motorcycle is always the car's fault. You know, as a motorcyclist, you have to take certain precautions, and you have to take certain steps to keep yourself safe. Because you have to ride aggressively. You have to ride like all these people are going to kill you. Even though they're not, you know, all of them don't want to. All of them aren't going to. But you have to have that mindset. You have to drive a little defensively, and you have to be smart. And I got to watch it too, because this is deer country right here. So I got my eyes glued, not only to the road, but I'm scanning everything around me. Because if I took out a deer, I'd probably come out on the worst end of it. Woohoo! Anyway, guys, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for joining me again. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and give this video a like. It will help out the channel tremendously. You guys take it sleazy, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next video.